Hello. If you know who I am, then you know how much I don't like doing these kinds of videos. But the urge for me to do YouTube is more frequent lately. So right now I'm just going to start off with these like one-take things. We'll see if I get into doing like multi-cut editing stuff, but I really don't want to get into that. But for the sake of giving people updates on stuff and see, somebody already told me not to, because I'm looking like at the screen and not the camera. See, if I look there, then it looks like I'm looking at you. So anyway, for the sake of giving you guys updates and having regular updates, especially for people who don't really follow Instagram very much or people who prefer the YouTube platform, here we go. So if you can't tell behind me, the Mustang has a new hood. It's got the whole front end put together. That is an Extreme Dimensions GT500 V2 hood. It was just released this year because of the 2020 GT500 styling on it. I love it. I'm super thrilled about it. I hope you guys like it too. It's got these cool vents in it, and I think it just looks mean. And the more that the front end of this car becomes black, the more I'm kind of digging it as it is, but it's definitely not going to be a black car. I'm going to cut right now and do a walk around and show you guys the latest on it and what's going on. And most of you should know by now what's going on, all like 99 followers that I have or whatever on here. But I'll do that, and then I'll go over a few other things and kind of what's coming up. So apparently a lot of people like tubs more than they like me. So, here's a little dude. Hello. There you go, you get your 15 minutes. Okay, so here's the Extreme Dimensions GT500 V2 hood. It's actually vented. I'm gonna paint those vents black because the hood's gonna be a different color, but yeah, so it's got the headlights in, it's got the Mach 1 grill delete and the header panel split so that you can see the coolers right through it, Mach 1 lip, stock bumper, yada yada. The goodies inside, it's got an LS. Coolers, you can see the header panel split in half. If you have been following me, you know that I've been waiting on headers, and here's the release. I said I was going to let something go about the car when I got back home from FD Seattle. So the big kicker is that the stock subframe is going to go away, and we're putting a QA1 subframe on this thing, mainly because I really like working with QA1. I'm actually a dealer for them, but also because I am done trying to find headers that fit, and after talking to Kevin Wells, first thing he said was that most likely these cars won't be allowed to petition into FD with any sort of ulterior changes, which if you know about these cars, there's a part of the subframe that the wheel will hit at very shallow angles, so unless you make really bad suspension geometry to clear that, you won't have very much steering angle. The car won't be very competitive without much steering angle. So I know I'm talking fast right now, but there's a lot of information to get out. Anyway, Kevin Wells told me that Pro-Ams don't have to follow suspension regulations, and I was under the misconception that since they released the Pro-Am rulebook that was the case, but then I went back through it and realized that they don't have the same suspension rules as Formula Drift, and Pro-Ams don't have to follow that, they just have to follow the safety tech. So the only Pro-Am series that actually follows suspension rules is Drift League, and I already reached out and told them that unless they'll allow my car to be in, I won't be competing in their series. I know that I'm just one person and they can tell me to kick rocks, but who knows? We'll see how that one goes. I'll let you guys know once I find out more, but the QA1 subframe will be here Thursday. I actually bought swap headers and gave them away because I didn't think I was gonna be able to use them, but luckily the guy's gonna give them back to me. So I'll get those back from Jeff this weekend, and I'll throw it all together with the headers. And then I have my Motul fluids coming in. I have the Motul oil for the engine, trans fluid, diff fluid, all the goodies. Happy to have Motul as a partner of mine. It makes this so much easier, and it's awesome that I have like the best oil and I get to rep them. So we're gonna fill it up with some fluids this weekend or next weekend and hopefully get it started. I gotta pull all the front suspension back apart, obviously. Part of me wants to take this whole thing apart and paint it before I drive it. Part of me wants to pull the interior out to paint at least the interior part of it. Part of me wants to drive the crap out of it. We'll see. I'm really looking to make All-Star Bash I don't think it'll be an issue. The car is pretty much done, so yeah, so it should be good to go for All-Star Bash. I actually have a Holley dash coming in, so the gauge cluster won't be empty. There will be a Holley digital dash in there. I'll get rid of that 3.5-inch screen up there and be able to have a display. Tubbs wants some more attention, so hey, oh, there you go. So you can see what's up with the car. It's pretty much done, just waiting for the subframe and headers, and we should be good to go. I actually just got back from St. Louis this morning, but I was finally able to tell you guys about this cool thing. Colette is in here now. Really excited for that. It's going to be cool. You know, it'll be cool to have some other car people around and have Adam and Colette in here. And Adam's already been here. He likes it. It's much better than the last shop that she had. So hopefully we get to do some cool stuff and have some cool cars in here. So that'll be a really fun thing. I am waiting to, you know, I kind of teased some information before about the Ken Block thing. So obviously, if you kind of can put 2 and 2 together, I got my quick angle kit on the Fox Body project that they're working on right now. Other companies have released their information about it, so I don't feel bad releasing mine, but look forward to that on Hoonigan. So that'll be really cool to see how that project turns out. Besides that, coming out with the S197 kit really soon. We're going to get on Trent's car. I just got to get the parts cut out and welded together, and it'll be good to rip. And hopefully me and Trent can test together. Grim just hit me up and said his car is ready, so hopefully I get to drive with him. Very excited. This year has been way too long. A lot of stuff going on, but you know, very excited to get back in the driver's seat. Excited to share more information with you guys, be a little bit more frequent with this stuff. I know this video isn't very long. I know it's not very exciting, but I'll get better at it. Give me some feedback. If you're new here and you want to know some more information about me, just comment and tell me what you want to know. There's quite a bit of different stuff. Obviously, if you don't know me very well, you might be wondering about the bikes and stuff. I can do a video going over that. I can do a video over, you know, what I'm doing here, like how the heck I got involved with any of this stuff. I'd be happy to do all that. But as you can tell by my blabbing and messing up and lack of cuts, that I'm not a YouTuber. So just forgive me for those mistakes. But hopefully you guys enjoy the stuff here. Usually I'm in the shop by myself, so it won't be very exciting because it'll just be me most of the time. But there will be fun stuff with Colette and Kelsey and everybody else. So yeah, stay up to date, I guess. I don't know how this thing goes. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. You know what to do. We out, homeboys.